This machine that I built here paints the clay pigeons with like red and white, and that's how they look. This doormat that you see here is going to be in front of the gallery, and it's going to basically trigger a clay pigeon trap, which is going to fire off those paintings again. Yeah, like sort of like the catchphrase is there's no creation without destruction. So that's sort of like what it's coming from.
I did these ink drawings of faces. They look very mask-like, but it's really about how we fight ourselves, and we see what we can be, but we don't let ourselves be what we can really be.
The dolls are done by process of needle felting, and so it's dry felting, and it's all plant-dyed tubes wool. They're just kind of about the themes I've been exploring. There's a sense of like duality within oneself. It's kind of all about these how much like emotion can affect like your physical world.
Well, these images started out with the signs. The signs were a piece prior to the photographs, and signs were just meant to be meditations that I used in performances, and I would put in places for people to see. And then it evolved to where I was putting them in different environments in the rural area and in the more urban areas like Galway, and shooting photos of them to create the images. I think about ideas of beauty and beauty in nature, and I began to think of beauty in a way that beauty is just a very functional thing, something that just happens. I mean, nothing exists solely to be beautiful, it exists to exist or to be alive, and as a result of that, if it's, in its honest endeavor to be alive, it is beautiful. So I think I tried to find an energy that kind of made the drawings want to exist.
During the last few years, I've kind of played a lot of different medium. I've done a bit of installation of landscape and miniature sculptures, and the idea of wood was very strong in it last year. And this year, it's kind of still doing work, but it's gotten kind of a lot more playful, and I've kind of created a line which we're using kind of just personal symbolism, shapes, and things that kind of fascinate me and make me uncomfortable.
I'm interested in collage and kind of pushing that. Definitely like political content to the work, but I think that there's enough real objects in the world that are important, that say a lot about our times, and I combine and create new meaning out of that.
I will write you letters that explain the way I'm thinking now. I will return to you what I have taken long before. I will return again when it gets dark and day is done, and lay me down in the hallowed ground, down by your side.